My name is Mira Egan, and my topic is American football. Professional football began in 1892 when Pudge Heffinger, a former Yale player, was the first person to be paid to play in a professional football game. Another notable game was in 1895 between the YMCA and the Jeannette Athletic Club. Players were paid between $15 and $25. It first proved itself to be a viable spectator sport in 1910 with the establishment of the Ohio League. On August 20th, 1920, the owners of the Ohio League gathered to form a new professional league. This meeting led to the creation of the American Professional Football League. The 11 franchises that were represented at the meeting were the Canton Bulldogs, the Decatur Stanleys, the Chicago Cardinals, the Akron Pros, the Cleveland Indians, the Dayton Triangles, the Massillon Tigers, the Hammond Pros, the Flyers, the Rock Island Independents, and the Rockshire Jeffersons. In 1922, the American professional team was later renamed to the NFL. The main problem of the early NFL was its member teams were primarily situated in small cities, which were unable to generate enough fan support. Most small city teams faced financial failure. Some successes of the early NFL were that the Canton Bulldogs were winners on the field, and they won back-to-back titles in 1922 and 1923. Providence was the first team to host an NFL game at night under the floodlight, and in a 6-day period between November 5th and 10th, Providence played 4 games in a row, which placed the record for most games played. Jim Thorpe was born in 1887, and he was an All-American football player at the Carlisle Indian School. He won the 2012 Olympics for the decathlon and the pentathlon. And he played on the Canton Bulldogs team professionally, and in 1920 he helped create the NFL and later became the owner. Harold Edward Red Grange was born in 1903. He excelled at baseball and track, but starred on the football field. He scored 74 touchdowns, an average of 5 in every game. He placed on the All-American team his freshman year. On October 18th, 1924, he played so amazing that it went down as the most famous 12 minutes of football in history. During his seasons at the University of Illinois, he scored 31 touchdowns and ran 3,737 yards. 10,000 plus people wanted to watch him play. He gave American football a tremendous boost. Only 2 of the original football franchises still exist today. The Decatur Stanleys moved to Chicago in 1921 and were renamed the Bears 1 year later. The Chicago franchise is now in Arizona. Football today is one of the biggest spectator sports across the country. People from all over the U.S. watch on their TVs, listen on their radio, or go to live games to watch players like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and many others play. Thank you for watching.